So, Hallihallöchen, Handsome Peter hier und willkommen zum Seelenleben-Level von Super Seducer.
Before being known for Super Seducer, I was the famous dating guru who was training guys all around the world in so many articles, TV shows, and basically the go-to guy for guys that wanted to be better with women. Now, in Super Seducer, we use a lot of the techniques and give you a lot of the tips, strategies, tactics, hacks, and all that stuff to be better with women in terms of starting conversations, taking the conversation deeper, making moves, all of that stuff. But there's one thing that we don't cover, and that is what we call the inner game. That's your confidence, your self-esteem, your beliefs, and all of the things that affect your inner world and how you feel about yourself, which of course is super important when it comes to your dating confidence. So this level is unlike all the others. It's not so stupid and fun. It's really for the guys that want to improve themselves and focus on that stuff. So if that sounds like it's good for you, then go ahead and enjoy this level. Feeling good about ourselves is usually a wave that goes up and down. You know, nothing really changes in our life, but one day we'll feel good, and then the next day, for no reason, we'll just feel bad. So using some state hacking hacks, you'll be able to make sure that your mood is where you want it more of the time, and over time, you'll be a happier and better man. Affirmations are a proven way to improve our state and mindset. What's the best way to write affirmations?
Stell dir dein Ideal vor und beschreibe es. Stell dir einen coolen Typen vor, den du kennst und der ganz anders ist als du und beschreibe ihn. Dein Ideal. Was du werden willst. Ich meine, so ein Typ, der halt anders ist als du. Ja, genau.
A good exercise is to visualize your ideal self. That helps solidify in mind the goal that you're working towards. Now, if you're already 100% happy with who you are and the life you have, then what you can visualize is you in your ideal state. The key is that the person that you visualize should be a person that you'd like to be like. So I never wanted to be, you know, super extrovert and outgoing. So I visualized a more kind of laid back, kind of cool person, and that suited my character more. How should they be phrased?
Ach ja, genau. Affirmationen müssen positiv ausgedrückt werden.
Yeah, that's right. If you use negative language like I don't get rejected, it still focuses on the negative word of rejection. It's much better to put things in a positive way. For example, saying people love meeting me, people love to talk to me, I'm a great conversationalist, and that kind of thing. When should I use them?
Schreib sie einfach auf und vergrab sie im Garten. Nein, täglich morgens zum Schlafen gehen.
It's good to actually use them in two situations. First, just to use them regularly to get them into your mind and keep you focused, then going in the right direction, but also to use it as a kind of state pump when your mood is down and you need to go out or you need to perform or you're going on a date, to use them right before just to get your energy and state in the right zone.
Stell dir die Male vor, bei denen du zurückgewiesen und erniedrigt wurdest. Nein, stell dir deine besten. Ja, das muss extrem positiv sein.
If you visualize your best moments, it really helps you get in the zone and fill your mind with that positivity. If you haven't really had any best moments, then you could visualize a kind of fantasy seduction from the beginning to the end with everything going really well. Either way, visualization works, athletes use it, and I would suggest that you try it before going on dates or going out to meet women. I'm supposed to go out with Mahmoud tonight to meet some chicklets, but I'm not really in the mood. What should I do?
Hol dir einen runter, spiel deine. Ja, okay. Definitiv ein. Nein.
I think everyone has some music and tracks that gets them feeling good, gets them smiling, gets their energy up. I used to have a playlist for specifically getting in the zone, so you could do that, and it's not so strange. It's something that athletes and all kinds of peak performance people use to make sure that they're in the right frame of mind when they need to be. Cool, that's a bit better. What next, bro?
Parfüm, schau dir die Bilder von dem Mädchen an, das dich abservierte. Nein, Parfüm.
We want to target multiple senses, so having a particular perfume that you associate with being in the zone and having a great time is a good move, so yeah. I can't go out naked again because it's a bit cold. So what should I wear?
Da gibt er aber auch die Antworten echt einfach vor. Obwohl. Beste Kleid beim Rausgehen. Naja, also ich fühle mich in bequemer Kleidung wohler. Tatsächlich. Also ich bin für die bequeme Kleidung. Aber das wäre jetzt quasi gar nicht aus.
No, never.
Nein, das nicht.
The kind of casual clothes that you wear in the house are associated with being lazy and not achieving and not talking to people. So having a bunch of clothes that make you feel really cool, confident, and give you that swagger will make a big difference. We used to do a 7-day course that involved a fashion consultation, and often the fashion consultation was the thing that made the biggest difference because the guy would just feel completely different and start behaving differently and therefore get better results from women.
Okay, also
Those affirmation thingy books. Should I do anything with them?
das war jetzt das erste, was wir falsch hatten. Im Prinzip, ja, ich fühle mich in so einer Kleidung wohler. Schöne Kleidung kann das Gefühl des Selbstwerts auf jeden Fall steigern und damit natürlich auch einen Effekt erzielen. Gut, mal abgesehen davon, was es beim anderen gegenüber auslöst, aber ich dachte, er zieht jetzt halt einfach trotzdem, es ging ja um die Kälte, es ging ja. Naja, okay. Ja, also wegen der Kälte hätte ich jetzt die bequeme Kleidung getragen, aber okay. Ja, lest dir auf jeden Fall die Bestätigung vor dem Spiegel vor, weil dann hast du mal dieses Positive.
I'm cool, calm and collected. I'm energetic and resourceful. I'm persistent and driven and will succeed in everything I do. I'm sociable and friendly. People like me. Women are happy to meet me and date me. I can always think of interesting and funny things to say. I'm fully aware that some people might find it silly, but if you stand in front of the mirror or anywhere and just read these before you go out, your state will be better. You're flooding your mind with these positive thoughts, positive associations, positive messages, and that makes it harder for the negative stuff to get in there and have any bad effect on you. Okay, I'm back to full energy. What can I do to capture this feeling?
Assoziiere eine Geste oder Tat mit dem positiven. Ja, auf jeden Fall. Immer weiter steigern nach oben.
This is proven stuff from neuro-linguistic programming, where you can create an association between a body movement and a specific emotion. So it could be touching two fingers together, it could be clicking or whatever it is. But when you're in that great state or when something really good happens and you've got a massive smile on your face, you capture it like that. And then the idea is that when you want to generate that feeling, when you don't feel so good, just by doing the body action, you will feel it. I heard the physiology affects your state, so how can I use that information?
Nimm so wenig Platz wie möglich, steh mit erhobenem Kopf. Ja. Fühle die Macht.
If you look at how security stand in the bar, they normally have kind of the legs wide apart and that posture that gives the sense of power and makes people give them a lot of space. So they don't often have people bashing into them and that. So if you're in a venue, you can take up more space and keep your head up, and you'll find that people give you more space, but also you create a positive response and get better attention from women. Who should I go out with?
Der Freund, der dich zum Lachen bringt, ja. Typ, der dich einschüchtert, weil er sehr cool ist. Freund, der dich immer aufzieht, der sagt, dass alles sinnlos ist, was du ausbemerkst. Also A, auf jeden Fall Priorität. Oh, auch wenn man mit denen eine gute Zeit hat, aber A.
The thing is, you know, there's guys that are good to go out with, and then there's your friends that you've had for 10, 20 years, and it is probably not the same person. Could be someone that you don't know very well, but they're so positive, they're really active, they're sociable, they're going to talk to women, and if you go out with them, you're going to have the best night. And if you go out with your mate for 10, 20 years, then you'll just have the same old, same old. So in a lot of cases, it's good to find different people to go out with than our real close friends. So much of being confident is being comfortable. That means being comfortable around beautiful women, being comfortable doing new things in different environments. And so if you can handle that, you'll be confident. How do I get comfortable in an intimidating environment, like a high-end bar?
Geh jeden Freitag in eine andere oder in dieselbe. Okay, In dieselbe. Weil dann hat man das Feeling der High-End-Bar, aber das ist jetzt nicht. Also A ist halt so ins kalte Wasser geschubst, aber jedes Mal. Und B ist erstmal, du baust es auf und von da aus überträgt. Oh, das ist jetzt so ein Induktions-Deduktionsproblem. Gehe ich jetzt vom Einzelfall aus, also B, und übertrage das dann auf weitere Bars? Oder gehe ich erst in viele Bars und ich würde erstmal in dieselbe Bar gehen. Das gibt einem dann ein Gefühl der Sicherheit immer mehr.
Yeah, that's exactly right. On the first visit, you're going to feel nervous, uncomfortable, you're not going to know anyone. By the middle, you kind of know some of the staff, some of the regulars. And by the end, you feel just like you're at home. And when you do that, you exude the perfect body language to be attractive to women.
Wie fühle ich mich bei wunderschönen Frauen wohl? Geh in Stripclubs, auf jeden Fall. Es ist nicht möglich, sich mit ihnen wohl zu fühlen. Auf jeden Fall. Über das Sprich mit Schaufensterpuppen. Kann legitim sein. Freunde dich mit schönen Frauen an. Ja, aber man muss da ja erstmal hinkommen. Geht zur Ordnung, Kurse mit Filmen, vielleicht D oder E. Also A und C fallen raus. F, für so vielleicht den na gut, nee, dann fahren wir mal zu Pornoseiten. Wenn man eine hat. Wie fühlt man sich da wohl? Wohl fühlt man sich nicht, indem man einfach nur hingeht. Wohl braucht Interaktion. Also B oder E. B finde ich jetzt aber in der Umsetzung schwerer, also mache ich E.
It's very useful to surround yourself with the kind of women that you'd like to date. So if you can have a situation like I do, great. Otherwise, it might be something like a yoga class, it could be a gym, it could be any kind of female-dominated environment that you can go to. Try to make friends, hang out with them, then you see what they like talking about, that they're not so scary after all, that they have the same worries and stuff that men do, and it will just make it much less of a scary challenge to get one of them to be your girlfriend. Just be yourself is false. If there are some aspects of your life that you're not happy with, you should definitely work on them. Luckily, there are so many examples of guys that have transformed, and you can do it too. As we improve ourselves, we gain confidence across all areas of our life.
Ist es besser, sich auf verschiedene Dinge zu fokussieren, bei denen du Fortschritte machst, sich intensiv auf eine Sache einzeln zu fokussieren? Naja, es gibt die Theorie, dass es kein Multitasking gibt. Andererseits, also das ist jetzt Argumentationssichtweise. Also bei einer Sache hängt man halt dran, da macht man sehr viel Fortschritt. Andererseits gibt es auch einen sehr großen Fortschritt, wenn man wenn man mal Abwechslung hat. Also nicht zu viel, verschiedene Sachen abwechselnd machen. Äh, aber ja, man kann sich auch erstmal so auf eine Sache fokussieren, wie zum Beispiel, ich möchte selbstbewusster auftreten. Dann macht man das zuerst und danach das nächste. Ich würde jetzt hier in dem Fall auf B tippen. Ähm, sofern A halt nicht zu viele verschiedene Dinge sind und dann macht man aber keinen wirklichen Fortschritt und dann bricht man es ab. Ich mach's intensive.
Lots of people do that when it comes to work, and I think it can be a good thing in work. But when you're talking about your personal life, you're going to be much more emotional, sensitive about it. So it's better to have some backups and multiple things that you're working on so that when you have a setback and things go bad, you've got other stuff to focus on so that you're just not depressed for, a few days in a row.
Gut, das lässt sich aber auf beide Seiten argumentieren, das Beispiel. Also das Hauptsache arbeiten. Hauptsache arbeiten. Was solltest du wegen deiner Schwächen und Probleme tun? Denke nie über sie nach. Nein, akzeptiere sie, verbessere, was du kannst. Ja, also sowohl akzeptieren als auch verbessern. Ich würde das in eins packen. Allerdings, wenn hier steht, was du kannst, dann heißt es so, ja, Probleme, was man nicht verbessern kann, akzeptiere sie auf jeden Fall.
You should accept the things that you can't change, but accepting things that you can change is a bad idea.
Ja, ich hätte beides zusammengefasst.
Take serious action and try and work on them and get better. You'll feel more confident and better about yourself if you do.
Wie kannst du dich ändern? Selbstbewusstsein, Fitness, Gesprächsfähigkeiten, Humor, Körpersprache, Mode und Frisur. Alles. Alles. Manches leichter, manches schwerer. Je nach Disposition. Weißt du was? Ich mache jetzt mal einfach Selbstbewusstsein, aber theoretisch alles.
Yeah, you can actually change all of these things. Some of them take some action, some practice, some hard work, and others will require you to learn some specific skills and techniques and then go out and practice and refine them. But you can actually improve all of these things.
Wie akzeptierst du, was du nicht ändern kannst? Finde Leute, die die gleichen Herausforderungen überwunden und trotzdem Erfolg gehabt haben. Beginne eine Bewegung, um kulturelle Normen zu ändern. B, ja, ich weiß nicht, ob das so funktioniert. Also
we
so eine
like
hohe
to make
Erfolgschance
excuses about, why we can't achieve something and, especially why we wouldn't be able to get a particular woman. So a good way to kind of explode that myth is to search around and look for someone that was in the same situation that you are now and transform themselves, or someone that is in a really similar situation but achieved the result that you want. Then you won't be able to make those excuses to yourself. One of the keys to being happy and getting what you want from life is your social circle. Your social circle can either hold you back, legitimize bad behavior, or it can push you to do more, to be better, and to improve yourself.
Wenn du Freunde und Leute hast, mit denen du Zeit verbringst und die dir ein schlechtes Gefühl geben, werde Leute los, die dich zurückhalten.
Yeah, that's actually the way to go. It might sound brutal, but to make massive change in your life, you need to do that because these people will often be negative, hold you back, and not really want you to achieve or change because it will make them look bad when they don't. Because most people do just stay the same.
Wenn du in einer Stadt lebst, in der du deprimiert warst und schlechte Erfahrungen erlebt und viele schlechte Assoziationen hast, kaufe dort ein Haus. Ja, werde alte Assoziation los.
Yeah, this is something very powerful. When you totally change your situation, then you're starting from scratch and you have the chance to make a new first impression. So the guy that was always shy and quiet, he'll meet some people in the new environment. They might even say that he's sociable and outgoing. So yeah, it makes things a lot easier, and it was a big thing that I did when I was around 26 years old.
Wenn Dinge in deinem Arbeits- oder Sozialleben oder was du online tust, dir ein schlechtes Gefühl geben, tu mehr davon. Na, natürlich, mach weniger. Also das hat jetzt viel mit Wert
Yeah,
Schlechtes
exactly. A lot of people spend a
tun.
lot of time doing things that make them feel bad, maybe reading the news or spending too long on social media. And yeah, it's much better to just be very aware of how things make you feel. And when something makes you feel bad and you don't need to do it, reduce or eliminate it, and at least do it at times when it doesn't really matter.
Wenn ich neue Leute kennenlerne, wie sollen sie sein? Weniger selbstbewusst und cooler als ich. Damit sie zu mir aufsehen. Im gleichen Rahmen eigentlich. Ich hätte jetzt gesagt, so auf gleicher Höhe. Cooler als ich, weil da habe ich jemand, zu dem ich aufsehe.
Yeah, it's always better to have people around you that challenge you, that stretch you, that expect more of you, that won't go easy on you, and that have qualities that you would like to have. So, you know, someone that's super funny, someone that's super confident, someone that's super good with women, super wise, whatever it might be, having that kind of superhero team around you will help you get to that next level. Lots of people have limiting beliefs that really hold them back in their dating life. Here we can identify them, find out that actually a lot of them are not valid, and deal with them so that you'll have more confidence in all kinds of situations. Look at those little ones. It would be rude to talk to her when she's with a friend.
Annahme. Gewiss, sie bereden wahrscheinlich etwas sehr Wichtiges. Du kannst ihren Tag schöner machen und schlimmstenfalls ein paar Sekunden ihrer Zeit einnehmen. Also ich würde mich jetzt noch nicht einmischen, aber wahrscheinlich.
Yeah, exactly. And even if she does have a boyfriend, it's a compliment that you came up and talked to her if it's done in the right kind of respectful and friendly way. So it's something that could be a story, it's the little shared moment with her friend, and you don't need to be afraid of talking to pretty much anyone in a situation like this. She probably has a boyfriend anyway.
Ach, nee. Ja, wenn sie gut aussieht, ist die Chance gering, dass sie Single ist. Nein. Wenn du freundlich bist und nicht übermäßig sexuelle Andeutung machst, begehst du keinen Fehler und viel Gutes könnte immer noch in der Tag zu. Definitiv.
Yeah, exactly. You're just being friendly and sociable. That's the kind of person you are. You could be talking to anyone, and it's nice to have that mindset that is something that you can do. The key is that you're not invading her personal space, you're not being sexual, you're not doing anything that she can really object to, and so that even if she isn't interested, you can get out of there, say it was nice to talk to her, and nothing will have been lost. But on the other hand, you would have gained a lot, at least in experience and understanding that you never get slapped, you never get beaten up, and you know, it's not so bad and not that difficult. I'm pretty sure she's gonna reject me.
Nein, oh nein, er ist so selbstmitleidig. Ey. Ja, ist eine Chance. Ja, das wird sie wahrscheinlich. Nein.
Yeah, exactly. And there's always a chance that you could be the perfect guy for her. So you're missing out on a massive opportunity by not approaching. Even the guy that has 20 unsuccessful approaches is better than the guy that hasn't talked to any women and just doesn't have any experience in doing it. You at least know that you can do it and that at some point you're going to get it. I don't know what to say.
Ja, dann näher dich nicht an. Geh einfach los und wenn du wirklich in Stocken kommst, kannst du dann die Zeile aus Seducer verwenden. Also eine perfekte Zeile braucht man nicht, aber vielleicht schon irgendeinen Einstieg. Aber A ist Ausschlussverfahren.
Yeah, that's good. It's better to be natural and not use lines and be situational. But if you really have nothing to say, having a few things that usually work in most situations will be a good help. Just be aware that she's going to answer you and you're going to need to say a bunch more stuff. So in the end, it's going to come down to having a good conversation. But yeah, in the early days when you're nervous, there's nothing wrong with preparing a little bit with a few lines. People might watch or overhear when I'm talking to her.
Ja, das ist auch egal. Ja, die interessieren sich nicht dafür.
Yeah, exactly. And no one really cares. No one's going to pay attention. And even if they did, they'd probably be jealous that they weren't as brave as you to go and do that. Even if things go really badly, it's not embarrassing because these are people that are not part of your life and shouldn't have any power over you or your actions or how you feel about yourself. I'm too old for her.
Nein, das bin ich nicht. Kommt drauf an, wenn sie 14 ist, dann ja.
Thinking you're too old is a limiting belief. There are many women out there that like dating older guys, so as long as it's not a 50-year age difference, you will be okay. You will be able to find someone that likes that. Even if you do meet some women that call you granddad or say you're too old, it doesn't mean that they all will. So persevere, and it's a limiting belief. I think I'm too young for her.
Ist auch wieder falsch, ne? Ist einschränkend.
Lots of younger guys like to date older women, and it's something that definitely happens. It's probably less common than her dating someone her age or older, but there are still women out there that like it. Just look at all of the stories of teachers that sleep with their younger boy students, for example.
Guter Vergleich.
I'm not good looking enough.
Ja, nein, mach dich nicht so runter. Nein, das ist nicht wahr.
Women are turned on more mentally and pay less attention to looks than men do. So yeah, that's right. Don't focus so much on looks. Don't get hung up on it. There's definitely a woman for you, no matter what you look like. You'll be surprised at the kind of taste that some women have and the things that they're attracted to that go against what you might expect. I can't sleep with girls at the moment because I live at home with my mum. I've got a rash on my dick. And I'm busy, and I'm going away on holiday soon, so there's probably no point.
Oh, da sind einige Probleme. Nein, das ist falsch.
Yeah, totally not true. You can always practice your conversation skills, your approaching, and all kinds of other things like making women laugh. And if you know that you're not going for the ultimate outcome, it should actually take the pressure off and even help. So yeah, you should never say no. I can't be seen talking to all the different girls in the gym or in the club or in the bar or at my office.
Nein, ist schon okay.
It'll definitely be fine. If you're seen talking to lots of people, mix in some guys as well, and then you'll just seem like the sociable guy. If things go well in those interactions, then even more so. The next women will be wondering why you were talking to that one and will be happy to meet you, and you can even have some kind of competition. So there's no problem with talking to multiple people. We've been having a nice conversation, and I don't want to reveal that it was all a ploy to get her number.
Das ist doch die sich am Ende des letzten Kapitels auf seinen Schoß gesetzt hat. Also, ja.
Yeah, exactly. Have the conversation, find reasons to see each other again, get on
Also die linke,
well,
die
so
Brünette.
that asking for the number just becomes a natural extension of that. Then you don't have to worry about it kind of coming out of nowhere in the conversation and it being awkward or worrying about her rejecting you. I feel like I need to agree with her and, be super nice so that she'll want to see me again and spend time with me.
Verstell dich nicht, sei echt.
Yeah, let's not be fake and dishonest. Let's be real about who we are. Own it, be comfortable with it. Be comfortable even if she challenges you, and don't feel the need to me too if it's something that you don't agree with. I don't want to show her that I'm interested in her sexually and find her attractive, because it's kind of like betraying her.
Schon okay, sie erwartet, es ist ein Kompliment und Frauen mögen auch Sex. Sex mit einer Frau zu haben bedeutet, etwas von ihr zu nehmen. Schon okay. Also kommt drauf an, wie man es
Lots of
zeigt.
guys worry about revealing their sexual intent, but it's actually a big compliment, and the key is that you do it in a smooth way, not putting pressure on, not being creepy, and understand that women like sex too, they're sexual beings, they probably like it more than men do, and it's all about the way that it's expressed, so don't be afraid.
Beste Sinne bei Seelenleben. Ja, okay, es ist seine Frau, tatsächlich. Die jetzt auch am Ende zu sehen war. Da rechts. Die sieht echt sehr jung aus, tatsächlich. Ich finde das auch sehr witzig, dass sie bei diesem Super Seducer-Ding einfach auch Producer ist und alles. Gutes Bild. Supermarket Seduction. Ah ja, stimmt. Der Dreier. Das ist schon so lange her. Jawohl, Sonic. Ach, ich finde das sehr witzig noch mit diesen Behind the Scenes. Translation unterm Schrank. Ja, unter. Extra freigeschalten. Credits Video. 5 Sterne. Woo! Ja, gut. Und dann gibt es auch gleich das Belohnungsvideo. Überspringen wir. Lernmodifikatoren freigeschalten. Ja, genau. Also, ja, gut. Das habe ich wirklich falsch gehabt. Hier kann man für beides argumentieren. Also, ich würde sagen, echt beides ist richtig, genau wie, das war das, was zusammengehört. Sowohl akzeptieren als auch verbessern, was man kann. Ja, ansonsten waren das ja auch sehr einfache Fragen, wo die Antworten eigentlich schon sehr klar sind. Ja, und das war endlich Super Seducer 3. Schön. Ja, vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Bis zum nächsten Projekt. Haben wir noch bestes Ende in Fitnessstudio? Achso, das sind noch andere Tanzvideos oder so. Er ist wirklich Twitch-Streamer. Ach, stimmt. Ach, ja, genau. Das war ja mit den Twitch-Streamern. Die im Supermarkt, oh Gott, das führt mich nur zum Twitch-Account, glaube ich. Ah, nee, zum YouTube-Video. Wie sie ihr eigenes Level spielt und und wie er sein Level spielt. Okay, das ist ja witzig. Gut. Was ist denn im Fitnessstudio hatten wir nicht, aber das passiert. Boah, das war ja, glaube ich, ein echt schlimmes Level. Kann mich gar nicht mehr so stark dran erinnern. Schade, dass er mit seiner Frau kein Level hatte. Oder hatte er im Zweier vielleicht? Naja. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Bis zum nächsten Projekt. Euer Hans und Peter. Ciao.